Hello. Today, we will talk about viruses.
A virus is a microscopic parasite which can infect living organisms and cause disease.
Let's see some example sentences.
Viruses can make copies of themselves in the cells of other organisms.
Looks like we should be extra careful these days.
I agree.
For most viral infections, treatments can only help with symptoms while you wait for your immune system to fight off the virus.
Just like coronavirus.
Yeah. That's right.
Viruses cannot eat food or grow on their own, but they can make more of themselves if they live inside the cells of other organisms.
Well, speaking of viruses, maybe I should see a doctor.
I agree.
Our next word is case.
Case means an instance of a particular situation, an example of something occurring.
However, in our case, considering viruses and diseases, case has a specific meaning.
In this case means an instance of a disease, injury, or problem.
Let's see some examples.
Puerto Rico announced its first confirmed case of coronavirus.
Here, there is a person who has coronavirus for sure. This is called a confirmed case.
The number of COVID-19 cases around the world continues to rise.
It means that there are more and more people infected with COVID-19.
Since the 1980s, the number of cases of yellow fever has been increasing.
Yellow fever is a disease, and the number of people who are infected with this disease has been increasing since 1980s.
So, in your country, how many cases of COVID-19 are confirmed until today?
Our next word is disease. Disease means an illness that affects a person, animal, or plant. It also means a condition that prevents the body or mind from working normally. This is boring. Let's read examples. Diseases can cause pain, parts of the body to stop working the right way, or death. I know some diseases: cancer, diabetes. Also, my grandmother has Alzheimer's. One of the most common causes of disease is poor hygiene and lack of clean water. What does poor hygiene mean? If you don't wash your hands or brush your teeth, it means poor hygiene. Okay. Some diseases must be treated during the whole life. They are chronic, long-lasting diseases. During the whole life? Wow. That's scary. Yes. So, you should be careful, and wash your hands properly. Well, I'll go play with my friends first.
Our next word is spread.
Spread means to gradually reach a larger and larger area.
It also means to increasingly affect more and more people.
Let's see some example sentences.
If a disease spreads widely, it may become a pandemic.
Coronavirus has already spread widely around the world. So it is declared a pandemic.
Infectious diseases have different ways of spreading from person to person.
That's right. Infectious diseases may spread through air, contaminated food and water, vectors, or through direct contact with a patient.
The single most important way to prevent the spread of infectious diseases is to wash your hands.
If you have noticed, spread is a noun in this sentence. However, it was a verb in the first two sentences. Did you notice the difference?
Can you give any other examples to words that can be used both as a noun and a verb?
Our next word is precaution.
Precaution means to be careful before something happens.
In other words, precaution is an action that is done to prevent something unpleasant or dangerous happening.
Why don't we see some example sentences?
Trump says he took the coronavirus test as a precaution.
So, Trump took the test because he wanted to be careful against coronavirus.
If you must travel, take precautions against respiratory illnesses, and seek medical attention if you become sick.
That's right.
And of course, these days better stay inside if you can.
You might want to take the precaution of bringing lots of water and sunblock if you're going on a desert hike.
That's correct. You should be prepared well if you are going on a desert hike.
Yes, you should be prepared, or in other words, you should take the necessary precautions.
Hello there. Our next word is infect. Infect means to give someone a disease. Let's see some examples. If you are sick, you should stay home to avoid infecting other people in the office. Well, Justin, if you are sick, you should stay home to avoid infecting other people at school. Whatever. I don't like staying home anyway. I like playing outside. Meanwhile, The United States now has more than 8,000 people infected with the coronavirus.
Well, maybe I should stay inside then.
That's a good idea.
Studying patients who recently have been infected with HIV may help researchers understand how HIV infection works.
Do you know what HIV is, Justin?
I have no idea.
It means human immunodeficiency virus. It is the virus that causes AIDS.
Yeah, whatever. Can I go play now?
Of course, Justin. See you next time.